Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jive Tarot and Pisces. Welcome to your relationship read. Today, we're going to be going into how you see yourself, how you see your partner, how you see the relationship, and what do you want from the relationship. This is only important for projection because we'll also be going into them. How does Pisces see themselves in the relationship here? How does Pisces see themselves? Page of Swords. You might find yourself a little bit inquisitive. This could be a new relationship or the start of a relationship. Either way, I think you're trying to get some info on your person. Don't worry, we're going to get to it. How do you see your partner? How do you see your person? Page of Pentacles. It seems like they're doing everything to get your attention. Kind of flirtatious. Getting a burger. Giving gifts. Doing little things, little surprises. Could be bragging, or look what I got, as so animatedly described as the Page of Pentacles. Now, you might not be showing that much emotion, but you're paying attention. I don't think they know, though. How do you see the relationship, Pisces? How does Pisces see the relationship? Oh, okay. So there's a chance that you don't see a possibility of y'all two really coming together. I mean, it could be something that they're doing that's kind of like turning you off, but you're still like interested, asking, inquisitioning, you know? Pisces. What do you want from the relationship, if anything at all? What would you want from the relationship? Hmm, that's interesting. So this is now leading me to believe that it's a past instance also, you know? Breakup, ain't seen him for about a month. I see a really, really defensive kind of energy here. You could have been burned once by this person already. Their naivety. And the reason why I say that is because it seems like y'all are both kind of coming across as pages, kind of immature. So it's a new dating system. Like they really don't know you yet. But as the pages are lining out, it would almost seem to me like you're paying more attention to them and they're just trying to get your attention, like you're not already paying attention. Bottom of the deck, it's the Page of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So pretty new. Possibly nobody's really privy to the idea yet. You're still just in the flirting stages. Let's look at how your partner sees themselves in the relationship. And I specifically say how they see themselves in the relationship because what part do they, in their head, think that they're playing in the relationship? Not what part they think they're playing in life. Really, how they come in, how they come in to sit at your table. Oh, okay. So that's the devil. Uh, Bondage, controlling, sex base. They could be flirting like any male bird, like really, really puts out his plume and like does the little dance and does the little squawking to get the female's attention. It's a mating ritual. So same thing goes for here. I think that they are just really, really interested in a very intimate relationship. How do they see you? Pisces, how do they see you? They see you, I think, as opening up. Like you tried to shoot them down, you tried to shoot them down hard, and you tried to shoot them down again, and you tried to shoot them down. They tried to shoot you down. They tried to shoot you down again. They tried to shoot you down harder. I don't know what kind of pot of gold they have. If they see themselves, maybe it's a sex-based connection, like I said, but they seem to be changing their perspective more than not. Like really starting to open those doors, really starting to to kind of turn the wheels in a specific direction, that kind of is not their original course, so to say. How do they see the relationship? How does Pisces person see the relationship? Like it's a brand new, fresh start. This marks the fresh start. So, despite what y'all two had in the past, despite what happened before, despite if you were like dating one of their friends, and now this is a new start or a new situation, but it almost seems like it's fated. Like they can't stop it, they can't change it. And I don't think that they really want to anymore. Because now I think you spark their interest, not in the real proverbial kind of deep way, but the real bestial kind of Marvin Gaye way. Yeah. What do they want from the relationship? They want a coming back. They want an opening back up. It's whatever you have walked away from. So Pisces, if this was you that had left, you understand? They want you to come back. They want to start fresh. They see you as opening up or being able to open up. But they see themselves as the devil. I'm going to get a clarifier on that. Right now, it's the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They try to make something right. Something that had previously gone awry, or maybe they had deceived themselves. No, I don't want this. No, I don't have time for this. That's not even who I am. I don't know, whatever their excuse was. I want to get a clarifier on that devil before we move into the relationship aspect of the read itself. Clarifier on how Pisces person sees themselves. Yeah, I don't think that you see that there's a lot of love there at all. I think you sense that it's just lust. It's just a sex-based connection. Yeah, because they're not really offering any emotion with the Page of Cups in reverse. I think that y'all are seeing things from the other end of the scale, polar opposites, so to say. And that's really intriguing because when you're opening up, you want somebody like you. When you're just starting out, you want somebody like you. When you've gotten to the end of it, I want somebody to watch my six. I want somebody that is able to see things that I am incapable of seeing. The softer side of seers, or, there's not one, I don't think there's like one sign that y'all share in common here. That's probably why you were like, and you weren't really being defensive. You were just letting them tell their story, their own story, letting them open their mouth, letting them talk, letting them show you who they are. Very sneaky, but very awesome, Pisces. Way to be on your game. They're wanting a second run, but I don't think that you see there's a lot of emotional investment in it. Like there's no really, really deep feelings, And of course, like I said, they want you to come back. They just want you to be emotionally fulfilled with them. And that's kind of strange. They want a second chance to show you that they can be emotionally fulfilling. But as far as the devil goes, now it's a little misleading. Now the devil is a little misleading. Do you understand? Because as it being a sex-based connection, mainly, they're not really offering any emotion. Just the ad says, offering emotion. I'll better this time. I'm everything that you need. But they're not. Thing is that the deception that they were, when they were just and only deceiving you, that it's not an outright lie that they're telling to you. It's more or less like a lie that they're telling to themselves, or previously so, that they've had to kind of look the gift horse in the mouth and kind of see it for what it was. Maybe there is some transgressions going on here, but they see you being more capable of putting down the swords and stopping the war zone. Here's the Page of Swords again, right? This is such, I would dare to say, an immature relationship, but with all these swords and second chances and coming back, see, you're wanting what the relationship, you want to come back to it too. You want to make it your everything. You want to make it your all. You want to give it a second go, right? You want to look at it from a different angle. Very inquisitive. But so y'all both want the same things. I think that y'all both see that there's really nothing there available. You understand? I just don't see that they understand this. Y'all bottoms of the deck. See, yours is emotional. Yours is loving. Yours is protective, guiding. It is empathetic. It is inquisitive. Theirs is, it's a devil energy, misleading, but not only am I misleading you because I never really intended to, I was always only misleading myself. Right. But I'm really glad that you gave me another shot. I'm really glad that you opened those doors, because at least, even if I was willing to learn or not even invest any emotion, at least I get that good sex some more, a little bit more. Let's see the relationship, because I want to see if Pisces if this is even validated. What are the key strengths in the relationship? This is going to kind of give you a little bit more information about why it would be unfolding, or why y'all two would be magnets or being pushed back together like that. Communication. Key strengths is communication, travel, advancement, action oriented. The Hermit in reverse. Because if it's not good enough, then we're constantly trying to get better. I don't know why I'm getting that information, but it seems to be action surrounding something that is more or less uh, hopeless, depression, like a feeling of uh, not really knowing the answer or being able to find the answer within myself. I need somebody around me that pushes me to see where I need to change, or what I'm doing right, or how I'm being correct. Key weaknesses is the King of Wands. The key weaknesses is I've always tried to change this person. I want to lead by example. I want to rule. It could be the fact that y'all are both very, very attractive people. That could be the key weakness. That it was so hard to see past the attraction to the heart of the matter, ever. I also see, I see him blinding the lion right here. So we're kind of pulling the wool over the deceitful's eyes, which in turn, I think that there's a possibility that you are always speaking over their head in a way. They say people can only understand you from the level that they understand themselves. So with this King of Wands here, and the key weakness is not a weak card by any means. It must be an overzealous, not an arrogance. You understand? It's just leading by example completely eludes this person that you're dealing with. You must speak their love language, and I don't think you were able to do that. Yeah, I think everything that you were saying was kind of flying over their head. They're still fanning their tail like a peacock, and you're watching their every move. So I don't think that y'all two are on the same level by any means. I did not say that, never did. Uh, what does the relationship need to succeed? What does this relationship need to succeed? The devil in reverse. Flip that baby upside down and spank that ass. No, I'm joking. Lord have mercy. Please, look. It's always easy to joke around like really, really close-knit friends and family, but I imagine that I should have some sort of LLC if I'm going to be speaking to y'all like that. Please, take what I say with a grain of salt, because we're going to sort it out in a little bit. We need to unbind ourselves from the need to control or the need to have control. That's an illusion. Nobody has control per se. They call it free will. I don't think that's necessarily true. They say, be careful the demons you fight lest you become one. That's another thing from Nishi that's kind of coming up right now. I just killed my ego, so I'm better than everybody else. That's another one that comes up. I have a feeling of this being one of those Rubik's Cube kind of relationships. But I have utter and complete faith in you, Pisces. So let's keep it simple, right? What's the most possible future outcome of this relationship? It's the Page of Pentacles right there. How you see your partner. Take only pictures, leave only footprints. Do not feed the bears. What's another telltale analogy? I see the Knight of Pentacles. Oh. It's a natural progression. They cannot be taught. They have to learn of their own accord. I learned this, oh my God, a couple of years back. It was one of my more difficult lessons. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. This is the kind of feel that I'm getting when I'm hearing this kind of progression, and that everything you had previously said is kind of just going over their heads. They're incapable of hearing it. He who has eyes to see, let him see. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. I cannot make you an 18-year-old from infancy until you have gone through it. There's another one. If I was a rescuer. I saved the world. I had to save everybody. So childhood traumas aside and all that good stuff, that if I was to shelter them from rock bottom, shelter them from hitting it, then that realization or those transformations would never happen. That maturation would never happen. Do you understand? I think it's a natural progression. I think that I'm only here as a Pisces. If I was a Pisces, if I had any Pisces in my chart whatsoever, I would only be in this relationship to hold their hand and guide them, hold the leash. I'm not leading them with the leash. You understand? I'm just holding the leash so they don't get hit by cars, or they don't get hurt, or they don't get maimed, or really, really otherwise mauled up. Do you understand? I'm a shepherd here. You are a shepherd here. You're definitely way more attentive to the bigger picture. You're paying attention, you're learning, you're watching, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. They, however, don't seem to be. Yes, this King of Wands, this King of Swords coming out, excuse me. This King of Swords coming out, it's a very truth seeker. So your progression would go from like Page, right? Knight. And I think that I'm feeling like you went from Knight back to Page. I feel, I see it like Anyway, so knight to page, page to knight, page to queen of swords, where you're absolutely watching and able to discern the truth, where you hand the information over to the king, who has an unquestioned sense of truth. You understand? He does trust his queen. All right. Bottom of the deck, I see the Nine of Swords in reverse here. There seems to be a need to relax. Just breathe and stop letting all these what ifs guide what is, because what is so much more simple and not necessarily seen. You understand? Like, I can feel all day that you're the most immature thing I have ever seen in my entire life. But nobody else will ever see that because they don't know you on an intimacy level the way that I do. And I put up a really, really good front in public. My job is to make sure that those things don't get you in any kind of trouble. Because whether or not you're mine, whether or not you're the devil incarnate and you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes, or you're trying to just use me for sex, or whatever it is, do I really wish you ill because of it? Do I really wish your detriment? Do I really want you to suffer? Or do I just want you to grow and learn and see? Now, this reading isn't for everybody. Now, if the shoe fits, though, do wear it. I talk to multiple levels of people. So if these are the Pisces that are just watching, paying attention, and understanding that your person is only in it to show off and for a sex-based connection, they are not offering the next level of depth or commitment, possibly commitment to a sex-based commitment. possibly I can't even repeat it. You heard me the first time. But your sense and sensibilities of not seeing a lot of emotional depth in this relationship, it's becoming a little bit more pure and true and honest. And I think that it's also a comfort zone for you. You understand that this is a comfort zone, and as long as I don't have to step out of my comfort zone, or I tried to step out of my comfort zone, and it was so strange, and what the hell were these people talking about? And it felt like I was on an alien nation or something like that. But so my comfort zone was way more stable, way more safe. I just bought a rat to keep my rat company, and Radicastachio was so small when we got him that he would just go right through the cage bars, right? But he never wanted to. You understand? He always liked the comfort of his cage. Didn't want to come out. So we would always sit there and we'd be like, he'd stick his whole body all the way out the bars, right? And kind of sniff. And we were like, me and the kids would just sit there and look at him, and that's a little concerning. Yeah. Well, this one too. So Pelagius wants to go in the bars. Once he gets in the bars to Radicus's cage, because I keep them separate for right now, I just got him today, he never once tried to get out. They don't want out of their comfort zone. Some people don't want to be woken up. Some people don't want to come to the light. Some people just want to live their little superficial lifestyle. And that's going to be fine. If you wish to grow past it, that would be you. You understand? But if you wish to stay comfortable and in, they say two crackheads can stay together forever. I don't know how true that is, but anyway, it's a small town. Um, I see y'all very, very excited to start fresh, start over, come back together. This does seem like a repeating cycle, but with all your information, you know, everything that you're wanting to learn, everything that you're wanting to teach, for God's sake. Just, I think that you'll be able to do it a little bit different this go round. They might not change a little bit, but your perspective will change. Your perception will change. The information that you've gathered will change. Or you can choose to walk away. But those that seek the truth, those that understand where I'm coming from, go get them. Those that want to stay on the sidewalk, baby, don't get back involved in this. This is not, love yourself. Stay with yourself. Be with yourself until the right person comes and knocks on your door and is willing to support you and hold your hand and do everything that you wanted to do for this person. You understand? That matches your energy. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Yes, this is going to be quite this turbulent little ride. I do see that actions and things that we did before, they're going to start changing. I'm going to have to explain them. You know? And I don't know how to do that yet because I don't even know how to understand them. You understand? I don't know how to explain to you that the sex is great, but I'm not doing that again. I don't know how to explain to you that I never wanted to go out to bars with you before, but now I do. I can't explain this to you. The only thing I can do is do it. The only thing that I can do is do it and expect that there's going to be some side eyes. There's going to be some questions. There's going to be some trying to figure some stuff out. And just pay attention to that too, baby. So, like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you would like to be informed next time I upload, which should be next Sunday for your freestyle read, then go ahead and hit the bell so you can be informed next time I upload. And until next time, Pisces, thanks for stopping by at Jive Tarot.